All right, in today's video, I was just going to talk a little bit about doing stuff when we don't want to do it. Tony has a saying when we have a moment where we tell ourselves we don't want to do something, then we must do it. So it's kind of like tricking your brain into, because we always get those feelings of, you know what, I really don't feel like doing it, I'll do it tomorrow. And then it's like, well, now I got to do it right now. So like today when I'm sitting here, I was like, I'll wait till tomorrow to do a video. I'm too tired. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. So then I was like, well, you know what? Now I guess I gotta do one. And this is probably actually the perfect time to do a video like that to show that even when you are tired and you're not feeling your best, you can still push through and get something done, even though sometimes your brain is trying everything it can to get you not to do it. So I figured even if I am tired, which I am, I'm going to try to do the best that I can in this moment and push through that tiredness and see what comes out. And then another thing that I was kind of thinking about doing for this video was to talk a little bit about meditation. Just there was a saying that Joe Dispenza says that meditation means to become familiar with. And when I heard that, I was like, you know what? That I like that because I feel like when we're meditating, we're focusing on ourselves. So we're beginning to learn a little bit more about ourselves. So we're becoming familiar with who we are, the thoughts that go on in our heads, some of the problems that might be going on in our heads. And I think it gives us uh, more time to kind of look inside and see who we really are. Because a lot of the times we're distracted by what's going on the outside. So we're always trying to watch TV or read a book or go somewhere and hang out with friends or talk to somebody on the phone or go have dinner, which is all good. I'm not saying there's anything bad with any of that stuff. No problem. That stuff's all good too. You got to have relationships, you got to have friendships, you got to, do the things that you enjoy. But I feel like we have to have a balance where we also have to look at ourselves in the mirror, ask ourselves what's going on in our lives, what are we avoiding, what am I not doing that I could be doing that would make me feel a little bit better, or even just anything that's going on in our lives. Sometimes we just try to, ignore it. And I don't know how the saying goes, but it doesn't go away. You just put it off until a different day. So for me, I feel like the more we do meditation, we become familiar with some of those things that we need to focus on, work on, and and I feel like it'll get us more comfortable with who we are. It'll slow the mind down because before I started meditating, I used to always have racing thoughts all the time. I could never settle my mind down. And I still get some here and there, but it's like before it was 60, 70, 80 miles an hour. Now it's more like 25, 35, maybe even less some days where it just doesn't, things just don't affect me the way they used to before I started meditating. So I feel like it gives us greater awareness of what's going on in our head, gives us greater awareness of who we are. We tend to not care as much about what's going on out here and what everybody's saying about us, or you don't focus on all that stuff and realize that there's always going to be somebody saying something about someone somewhere. So I mean, just some people are going to like you, some people aren't. Hang out with the ones that do. Don't talk to the ones that don't, or send them love and, you know, wish them well, because sending them out hate and all the negative emotions isn't going to make you feel any better either. So it's just sending out more negativity, and then more negativity will come back to you. So let's see, was there anything else that I wanted to do? Mm-hmm. And because it's that alpha state, we're always in beta state, like I said in one of my other videos, where it's the fast moving brain waves where Alpha kind of helps you relax, and I feel like that does slow down the amount of thoughts that you have. And it also, meditation also, helps it helps you de-stress. It helps cortisol level go down. It helps lower your blood pressure, your heart rate. So I mean, there's a lot of good effects that could come from it. So, and I did it before I did this, so it kind of helped me focus to at least be able to get my brain working at some level. So, but either way, the purpose of this video was to get people to realize that even when you're not feeling up to your best, or you're not, like feeling great, or you're tired, or you're just like kind of, lethargic, just, do something anyway and keep pushing through it. And remember that not every day you're going to be at your best, but some days you're still going to be better than you thought you were. All right, bye.